Hello guys, Unreal Academy here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the progress I have made so far during the past few days. Please note the version that I will be showing you in this video will not be released for public until a later date, as I still need to do a lot more testing to ensure everything works flawlessly. So now I'm going to be telling you the changes I have made so far. One of the changes I've made is that you no longer get all of the weapons when a new level loads. So if you previously had the Glock, you will only have a Glock. If you previously had gravity gloves, you will only have the gravity gloves and nothing extra. Previously, in the previous version, you would get everything from the beginning of a new map load, whether it was the first level or the last level, you would get every weapon available in the game. But now I've disabled cheats, so cheats do not get loaded automatically at level start, so you do not get all the guns. Another thing that you will notice is that I have removed the orange error sign that appeared in the upper left hand corner. So previously you would be seeing this, but now you should not be seeing it anymore. Another change, another improvement I've made is you no longer need to reload the map after a new map has loaded after typing in the FakeVR commands. So previously what you had to do is FakeVR test 1, and you had to do it again FakeVR space 1, and then you had to reload the map. This is not something you have to do now. So now after a new map loads, so let me reload this map, A2 underscore. Now as you can see, the map has loaded. I do not need to type any extra commands. I just need to press the T button, and it will automatically execute all the commands without having to reload. So now I've pressed T. I can enter the fake VR mode, readjust my height, and go back to the fake VR mode. I can move around. So you do not have to type any more commands. Just a single press of the T button, and you're good to go. And as you can see, I did not get any extra weapons, only the Glock and the gravity gloves. Another thing that I've managed to fix is the teleportation distance. So previously you could only move the maximum distance allowed. So for example, if I were to previously try to move to this area, I would only move here. But now I've made it so that you teleport where the pointer is pointing at. So if I wanted to teleport here, it would teleport here. But if you were using the previous version, you would only be able to teleport in this area and nothing in between. So the maximum clear distance, maximum teleportation distance. And one huge thing that I've managed to get working is the gravity gloves. So previously the gravity gloves did not work, and now I managed to get them working thanks to the YouTube channel God I for No. So let me show you them. Let me show them in action. You can see it works. Just left click the button, leave it, and then left click again to grab it. So the gravity gloves work perfectly. Another thing that I got to work is now you can store ammo and resin in your backpack. So if I were to say grab this resin, all I had to do is look up and instantly look down as soon as I unpress the left mouse button. So look up, look down, and I now have resin. Same for the ammo. Grab it using gravity glove, look up and look down. I now have it in my inventory or backpack, whatever you want to call it. I've also managed to get things out of the backpack working. So in order to get things out of the backpack, what you have to do is look up and at the same time press the left mouse button and the 2 button on your keyboard. So something like this. As you can see, we just got the ammo. So let me try that again. Look up, look down to store it in, and then look up and press left mouse button and this 2 button on the keyboard at the same time. So as you can see, I got the ammo out of my backpack. Another thing that I've managed to fix is the wrist pockets. So now you can store and access the access things placed inside your wrist pocket. So for example, this syringe right here. This syringe I'm going to I'm going to store in my wrist pocket. So grab it using the left hand, press the F key, and then just leave it, and you now have it in your wrist pocket. So I can take it out by pressing the left mouse button, leaving the F button, and now have it in my hand. And I can also use it by pressing the middle mouse button and then quickly moving the camera left and right. So middle mouse button and then left and right, and it just got used. Another thing that I've managed to get working is that you can now move your hand forward and backward using the scroll wheel. So you can move your hand forward like this. If you want to reset the position of your hands, just press the F button and the position will get reset. And This is particularly useful for hacking and the wiring parts of the game, or the puzzles basically. So, for example, if I wanted to stand here and enable this puzzle, all I have to do is switch to the multi-tool, press 1 to switch to the right hand, move it forward, and make it go near this, and you can see it just got activated.
Who am I gonna sell it to?
As you can see, it makes solving puzzles so much more easier. The wiring puzzle is not the only puzzle that benefits from this hand movement trick. This puzzle also benefits a lot from it. So I'm just going to enable this puzzle, reset my hand location, and I'm going to try to move this a bit to a position that's more favorable to me. So I'm going to bring this a bit closer to me, and now I'm going to try and rotate it. Now I can grab. Now I can move here and solve this puzzle. So I'm just going to try my best to avoid the red lines. Realign this. And as you can see, I managed to solve this puzzle. I've also managed to get this puzzle working, which appears in the Combine Fabricator. So I'm going to switch to the multi-tool, and I'm just going to stand a bit further away, activate this, and then I'm just going to use the fix or
Do we
tweak
work on the Brussels?
to move this orb. So you have to be in a very specific position for this to
Thanks,
work.
Russell.
So now I'm just going to
Tell you what, Russell. If I die,
use
I owe you a
this,
gun.
and you can easily solve this puzzle by using the hand movement mode. So as you can see, there are many benefits of moving the being able to move the hand forward and backward. So I'm just going to show the puzzle solution. Show solution 1, and now we should get a green check mark wherever the solution is. So now as you can see, uh, the Combine Fabricator opens up. Now what you're going to have to do is enter the height adjustment mode to be able to interact with this. So first I'm just going to place my gun here. So after I've placed my gun, I'm going to enter height adjustment mode and press E for the reflex sight. And now I'm going to have to insert the recent. So in order to insert the recent, I'm going to open up my backpack and take up the recent from there. So put it here, and going to grab the next recent and put it in here. And as you can see, it works. The gun is going to get upgraded, and I will be able to get it. So yeah, as you can see, there is a ton of benefit to the hand movement thing. There are some other improvements as well, such as muting the game audio as soon as the game goes out of focus. So by default, this is not enabled. I made a command to enable it by default. So as soon as I Alt Tab out of the game, you can see that the audio muted. Some other tweaks that I found are FOV underscore desired. So if you want to change your field of view to something like 90, you can do so like this. You get a much nicer and wider field of view. The maximum that you can do is 140, after which there is no change if a change in view if you try to go any further. I'm trying to get keyboard movement to work, so you can use WASD to move, but so far there has been no luck. I'm also working on reloading part of the game, so that instead of having to having infinite ammo, you can reload by pressing the R button. After all these small tweaks have been implemented and tested as working, I will release this mod as the final version. Of course, I will keep adding stuff to it and making it better depending on the feedback. But yeah, you can expect this official mod to release by the end of the week. And if Valve also releases a Hammer, Source 2 Hammer, I'm going to be making a small mini map, and with you can get used to the controls. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe to support me. Subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can be notified of the new release as soon as possible. Stay safe. Bye.